Welcome back to Flashing Badger Painting. My name is Mike and I'm again joined by Gordon.
Hey.
We had so much fun on our first game of Dredd, we've decided to re-rack
Scenario 2.
Scenario 2. Remind me what happened first time round.
First time round, I won by the skin of my teeth, but one of your evil gangers escaped. So we find ourselves now in Scenario 2 called Half Eagle Day.
The story we've come up with is that the one gang member that had managed to successfully flee was investigated and followed by the long arm of the law.
Maybe the Wally squad called in a tip. Yep. And we find here a new recruit judge on her graduation day. So she's leading the thing. Her entire job today is to impress her senior street judge.
Scenario 2, Half Eagle Day. The great day had finally arrived for rookie Judge Harris. Today she undergoes her final street assessment. 15 years of intense training has brought her to this moment. The next 24 hours would decide her future for better or for worse. Unfortunately for Harris, Nick Diceman Yeltsin, a lieutenant of the High Rollers gang, has his own plans. Stung by the recent arrest of one of his Ziz-pushing teams, Yeltsin needed to send a message to both the judges and any watching citizens that the High Rollers are a force to be respected and not to be messed with. A low-ranking squealer in the Justice Department had informed him that a baby judge would be on patrol today. Pulling together some of his best heavies, he prepared an ambush for his unsuspecting target. However, the Dice Man was unaware of two essential facts. First, that today Harris would be accompanied by a senior street judge, Judge Ramirez, for her assessment, and second, that Ramirez was one of the toughest lawmen patrolling the streets of Sector 43. The High Rollers gang can claim victory if both judges are incapacitated or subdued. The Justice Department can claim victory if they prevent this.
Thank you again to Warlord Games for supplying the Judge Dredd Miniatures board game. There'll be information below on how you can get a copy of your own, and also a guide to how I painted the minis.
Yeah, and all this came out of the I Am the Law starter set. Like, this isn't boosters and things. This is, you get a whole bunch of gangers, you get a couple of judges.
And you don't even need to be that creative, because there's a whole bunch of scenarios in there to get you started, which ease you into the game, which are thematic and fun.
Yeah, love it. Let's go.
Let's play. Into the start of the game, and the ambush is about to be sprung, and we're going to find out which of my gang members start in Overwatch.
Yeah, so each of your models is going to roll a cool check, and if they pass, they get started directly in Overwatch.
Perfect. Up the top is one of my gang heavies, cool check of 3. Success! So I have one Overwatch up the top, green hair over the back.
Oh.
Wow.
Double Overwatch.
And down here.
No good.
2 out of 3. In the words of the great Meatloaf, it's nothing to sneeze at.
Straight into activation
one
bait.
of the chips and see who's up first. It's me! Well, I've got 2 in Overwatch, so it'd be foolish to use them. So I'm going to use my other gang member. My movement, which should be, and it is, 6. So 6 inches forward. And then, I'm going to see if I can open with the incendiary.
So throwing the incendiary bomb, let's see how it goes.
Excellent. It is a longer range, so I normally have 2 dice. I'm down to 1, looking for a hit, which I don't get.
That's my favorite. I'm very glad you have not set me on fire.
The Molotov wasn't successful. I've run up, thrown it at you. It's completely missed and had no effect, and I've left myself standing in the open.
Yep.
So I'm going to play one of my Big Meg cards and go crazy, because I'm going to absolutely commit to this fight, and I'm now going to perform a charge action with this model.
Okay, let's see how you go.
So the charge will be my movement plus D6. So I'm in. And I'm going to use one of my armory cards. Stims adds +1 to my fight. And then I will get a +1 to my resist until I'm injured or stunned. And I'm looking for hits. I've got none. Oh,
this is very good for me.
Throws a Molotov, misses, and goes, that's all right, I'll run up and I'll hit the cop.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep. And the good thing is that cost you 2 cards.
Yes.
So, excellent.
And now we move to the next activation. I got one. Thankfully, it is me again. Perfect. I will leave my best gun on Overwatch.
Yep.
So I'm going to activate my green-haired friend over the back.
With the spit pistol.
Yep. Perform a double action, being the aimed shot at rookie Judge Harris.
So giving you +2 to either your shoot or the weapon power. Which one are you going to pick?
I'm going to put it to my shoot.
Seems fair.
Which, lucky I did, there's 2 hits and 2 misses.
She has an evade just of 1. She done it. So, looking for a judge here, please.
No, I didn't want to go next.
Very disappointing to me.
I wanted to stay in Overwatch the whole time. But that's okay. It's forced my hand. I'll stay in cover, and I'm going to do the exact same. I'm going to place a aimed shot back at your rookie judge again. Okay. I'm trying to make... Nothing has worked against the big fella, the senior street judge, so everything into the rookie. Nothing.
I feel like none of your gang are particularly good at shooting.
The game has begun with me running out of cover, throwing a Molotov, which missed at your senior street judge. I committed to using a couple of cards to try and get in there for close combat to slow you down and take some wounds off.
And missed.
Missed all of that. Went over to my green head gang member who fired a well-aimed shot at your rookie judge and missed. So it was left to the gang heavy, the most experienced within my crew, in cover, rifle, well-aimed shot,
and missed.
Yeah. So I have achieved nothing in my first turn. I've still got some to come in from reinforcements, but it is a horrific start.
So
here we go.
There we go.
And it's not your star one, so it's your regular one.
So I'm going to use that to activate my rookie judge. She's going to do a couple of things. The first thing she's going to do is shoot this guy.
No hits.
That's disappointing. One model may immediately take an aimed fire action, ignoring penalties for long range.
That's a good move.
Yeah. She's going to do the same thing. 4 dice to hit.
There we go.
There's lots of hits.
So I'll try my evade.
Sure.
I have 2. Success.
Oh. My senior street judge there is going to activate.
Yep.
He's in close combat. I think he's going to bring down the heavy day stick of the law on your gentleman right there. So he's going to start with 4 for his fight skill.
Yep.
He gets a +1 for his day stick. And he gets a +1 because you're pinned.
Yes.
I feel this is going poorly. There's definitely some hits in there.
Oh, there's 4 hits out of 6. I'm reduced to only 1 evade dice because I am pinned. No success.
So 5 dice. Let's see. Here we go.
Wow.
That's 4 wounds. So I feel like that's him incapacitated.
Sure is.
He's been clocked roundly and knocked to the ground.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit worried about that guy up there. So my judge is going to fire a seeker round. So he's going to be rolling 4 dice.
3 hits.
Feels like a good one.
So I'm going to try and evade. I still have only 2 for my gang heavy. Yes, success.
Well done.
Excellent.
Okay, and now, given that this is the star token, I am going to use my cool of 5 to try and put that token back in the bag.
There's a good chance. No.
Good chance with no result.
So there's a pin marker coming your way.
Absolutely. So we have 2 more tokens in here. I think I know what they are.
Excellent. So I will be bringing a model on from a board edge.
You will.
I'm going to bring my heavy on because over here. I'm going to move straight into cover.
Very good. Okay, and final activation?
Before that comes out, I'm going to play go, go, go. Take D3 of your action chips from the table and place them back in the bag. 2.
Okay.
And I only had, oh no, I did have 3. So this one will go back and this one.
What a surprise.
Okay, first one. Up the top. I'm going to place a well-aimed shot from up the top with my gang heavy into your rookie judge.
Okay, and benefit of cover for her.
Yes.
So +1, and you obviously get to add that +2 to either shoot or power.
I will add to shoot. So I'll be rolling 5 dice.
Okay.
Only 1 hit.
So I only have an evade of 1 on the rookie judge, so let's see, here we go.
No.
Ooh.
Power 3 for my rifle.
Yep.
I have 2.
2 hits. Okay, I have a resist of 3, and I get an extra 1 for being in light cover. Ooh,
1.
Only saved 1. 1 gets through. I'm fine.
Perfect. I'm going to go this side again. Come up and move straight to cover again. With my final activation, it's on the auto stubber.
It is.
So if I move and then perform my shot, I can get myself into close range to improve the effectiveness of the weapon.
Okay.
So I'm going to move to the front of the cover. And then that brings you within 10 inches, which is my short range of your senior street judge. Which means I get a +2.
I'll stop you there.
Oh, what have you got?
Before you shoot, my senior judge is going to use his finely honed street sense, sixth sense, to take a reaction for a friendly model. As soon as he's chosen as a target,
Yep.
he may turn to face the shot and fires a snapshot in return.
That's brilliant.
So he's going to pivot round and let a round go back in your direction before you get a chance to shoot.
Oh.
So he's going to be rolling 4 dice to shoot.
Yep.
Unless he's within close range. No way to know.
2 hits.
Okay.
I'll try my luck at the evade.
Absolutely.
Evade of 2. Evaded.
Wow.
Twice again.
Very, very
Can
lucky.
roll criticals.
Absolutely.
I'm rolling 5, and then the power is 4 because it's close range.
Correct.
If I get to there. Well, there's 2 hits. So your chance to evade?
The evade is the cool stat, so that's...
No,
it's the evade stat. Doesn't make more sense.
3.
3.
No.
Ooh.
So now my power is 4.
Correct.
Just the 1.
Just the 1 hit.
Ooh, I needed that.
And I have a resist of 4.
Ooh.
Well resisted.
We're into the second turn. First turn did not go according to plan for either of us.
No, it went really poorly. I feel like it went worse for you because one of your guys copped a day stick right in the face. But yeah, not...
Overcommitted. He was so confident. The trap was sprung and he went charging in and
Yeah.
no one backed him up.
He got a little bit of the gaze into the fist of dread action, to coin a 2000 AD term there.
And I love that we got too excited, that everyone had the nerves up, the trap was sprung and no one could aim.
Yeah, a lot of rounds going, not many people getting hit. So
Pretty thematic.
let's see how it goes from here.
Yes, let's draw from the back. Let's start.
Okay, you should do this because I draw terribly.
Yes, I'm happy with that.
It's very disappointing.
Perfect. My first activation. I'm in cover, hiding behind the tyres, use my rifle, a well-aimed shot at your rookie street judge.
Yeah.
1 round gets through, bink, off the armor.
Resisted. Yep.
Resisted. Well done.
Let's see what comes next.
I'm back in the game.
You are.
One of my gang members is pistols akimbo,
Dual wielding.
dual wielding. So I'm going to perform a move and then a snapshot.
Sure.
So coming from cover to cover, I'm just cover hopping over here, and then a snapshot on your. Ooh, can I see her to get a shot off?
Sure, with cover.
Yeah, done. I'll go for your rookie street judge Harris. I'm trying to make her training day hell.
Okay, and you're succeeding, I think.
Nothing.
I feel like it's going to be easy to resist.
Yes,
This is terrible. I always get to go last.
which is good. Back to my heavy gun. What was the issue last time? It was
Inadequate dice rolls.
yes.
That was the core of the issue.
Yeah, because the gun's good.
The operator, perhaps, not so much.
I'm going to try it again.
Okay.
4 hits.
Lots of hits.
Now we're talking. Evaded twice.
Twice as much.
I needed that to go through.
Yep. Okay, you draw out the bag here. I'd like to have a turn.
Here's your turn.
It is indeed. He's going to do a cool check. He has a cool of 5.
There it is.
He's well and truly unpinned. He's going to take his first action as a snapshot at this gentleman here.
Yep.
That's definitely hits. Try your evade.
Yes.
Oh, okay. He's going to take his second action as a snapshot against that guy there. And there's his hits.
2 hits. Trying to evade. No.
Okay, so now we have the power of the lawgiver being 4.
Yep.
He's going to roll and see how many hits he gets.
2
2 hits. And you'll resist.
is a 2. Yep,
So
I
1
saved 1. I'm not in cover, so I didn't get an extra dice. So 1 goes through, and that's an injury for me.
And you're also pinned because I did 2 hits to you equal to
over
your
my
cool.
cool. Yes.
Now I'm going to use my rapid fire skill. The next time a friendly model takes 2 snapshot actions, it gets a 3rd as a bonus.
Yes, I love
So
it.
this is going to be his 3rd shot. His 3rd shot is going to be at this person here.
Yep.
Just the 4 dice. There's our hits.
2 evade for my heavy. Evaded.
He is going to use his cool to try and get that back in the bag.
Yep.
I feel like this is essential for me. And again, failed. Unbelievable.
Back to pinned.
You
me.
again!
Who hasn't activated? I'm thinking it's green hair over the back. And everyone who stuck their head out has discovered they should have remained in cover.
Yeah, it's gone poorly.
A well-aimed shot from green hair into Rookie Street Judge Harris.
I feel like she's been your target so far. 3 goes down to 2 because of the injury. Oh, resisted.
There should be 1 left in the bag, and it should be blue.
It is indeed. Okay, so for her double action, she is going to use the charge move. Go on the offensive, and it's 4. So it's 5-inch move because of the injury.
Yep.
Becomes 9. Plenty of room to get right in this guy's face.
Oh no.
She'll probably come on this side, so she should get some cover.
He's so dead.
So I've got the 2 dice to hit.
Yep.
Hit gets through.
Yep.
You're welcome to roll your evade.
-1 because I'm injured. No.
Very good. So now I'm going to get my fight stat of 2, +1 for the charge, and +1 for the day stick.
Ooh.
There's only the 1 hit.
I can resist. A stat of 2, down 1. No.
No. So that's another wound for your gentleman there.
Bonk.
What's his cool stat?
2.
So his cool stat has now gone to 0. He's been incapacitated. He's probably going to join his friend in the cubes, I would say. Not together, because they're ISO cubes.
Oh.
Start of turn 3.
You're meant to be getting off the board. There's nothing in the rules does it say that you need to be arresting me.
Yeah, but I'm not sure she can leave evildoers roaming the streets. But I have cleared a bit of a path towards the exit now. So now that my rookie judge is taken care of, I think my senior street judge might start moseying that way as well.
Why did I come out of cover?
Terrible, terrible plan. But I will say the shooting has been roundly terrible from everyone, so you're not alone.
Let's do it. Let's go to the bag.
Okay. I've got better chance of activations here. I can feel this is going to be mine straight off. It isn't. Again.
Green hair was lucky last time. And I'm going to take a snapshot. Stop it.
That's 2 resists, which cancels your hit. Let's see if he activates now. It's going to go poorly for you, I'd say.
No.
Mess you up.
It has hit.
That's the hit.
There it is.
Wow.
3 times over. Yes. And then it'll be a snapshot, but I've brought you into my short range. There we go. 3 hits.
So my evade's down to 0.
Only 1. Luck of the Jovis. It gets me 1 extra.
1 more.
So up to 2.
Block
It's
none of
through.
them. So that's 2 further hits. That's going to reduce her cool down to 0. She's been incapacitated.
Rookie.
Well, I feel like she's failed her day out.
I'll do this. Sorry, I was mucking around when you drew that.
I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to fix it because this is what came out fair and square. Okay. Dropped it. Shut up.
It's a 50-50.
It's not. I've rigged it.
Go.
'Cause that's fair. Oh,
Here we
it's
go.
me again. So this is going to be an unfortunate day, I would have thought. So the respect the law test is coming out because we're within 8 inches. So the judge calls something like, "Judge's department, nobody move!" I apologise to any American viewers, that's the best I can do. For each special result, 1 person is pinned. There's only 1 model
me.
within 8 inches. Take the pin marker. I will say this though, I don't think your man's walking out of here.
I was kind of hoping you'd ignore him and he'd survive scenario 2 as well.
He's primary target number 1.
No.
I just want to make sure you know that.
It wasted dice on him because he can't be arrested and he can't be killed. He's too slippery.
It doesn't sound like a real rule.
Slippery Steve.
I'm willing to check it, but I suspect he might end this match in the cubes.
All right, well, let's find out who's going first. Hopefully it's me and I can sprint away.
1 in 3 chance. It's never worked out for me. I've never been the first activation so far. So just give me a moment and I'll give it a good shake. Yeah, it has to be completely impartial.
No!
Yes! Yes! Vindication! This is absolutely the best outcome for me.
No.
And I'm going to make this personal. It's going to be a charge.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm pretty comfortable I can get in whatever I roll.
You're in.
9 inches. He's actually going to come around the far side of old mate here.
Yes. There's the hits.
Plenty of hits.
Wow.
There's 5 hits there. For him, today is over. Bonk.
He lasted so long through scenario 1 and 2.
He did, and I wasn't willing to let that continue. He was going to grow into some kind of final boss. I could just feel it, so I've cut that off at the pass.
That was genuinely terrifying.
Was
I just
so
kept
good.
going, fall back to cover, and you just ran straight at me, including a sprint.
The one time out of 100 draws that we've had, that
Yeah.
blue token came out. I'm so glad I made you do it, or else you would have absolutely caught BS on it.
for sure.
Absolutely.
That was awesome.
That was so funny. I'm really pleased that the outcome came that close. And it was just the dice made me lucky enough to be able to get into cover and heal there. It was you had me on the ropes.
What I love about the scenario and what I'm now loving about the game is it feels like Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
That is this cool moment where I go, the gangs work together, they've been creative, we've set this ambush, but then we just didn't have the skills to pull it off.
Yeah.
The judges did take damage early on and then just overwhelmed through sheer violence.
Yeah,
Better
I think
weaponry, better skills, better training.
the hiding, hunking down in cover was a strategy that I think really I didn't need to embrace. I think I should have been on the offensive earlier. And I especially like that our green-haired friend there got what was coming to him.
Justice-wise, I feel like all of my guys, no one got arrested this time around. There was no flexi cuffs, there was no one.
Well, no, everyone got 3 out of 4 people got bonked unconscious with a day stick though. So those 3 are going to wake up and face some punishment.
Is green hair going to the ISO cubes?
Green hair is absolutely going to the ISO
No.
cubes. So,
Is there any offence though?
so in terms of sentencing, I think 1 for the recyc, that's taken care of.
Yep.
We've got 1 here, assault on a judge. They're both getting 10 years. Ooh. But our friend over here, the green hair, let's bring him down.
I think it was Slippery Steve at one point.
Slippery Steve, who's facing judgment there. He's going to get his 10 years for assault on a judge.
Yeah.
He's going to get his 5d6 years in relation to the narcotic substance from before.
The trafficking.
That's right. So he's facing 15 years there.
Oh, no.
So that's 25 years minimum. And I'm sure we can look. I think as well there's unlawful assembly. That's 3 months to a year. There's probably going to be a few other things that we can figure out.
A little bit tacked on at a later date, but he can start serving the 25.
Absolutely. We'll start with the 25 and see what we can build to.
Is it Ramirez, your judge?
Senior Judge Ramirez.
So if he gets around to the paperwork in the next 25 years, there's probably some added time that's going to be tacked on.
He's fine. And look, I think probably he's complicit in the murder of the rookie judge, which is going to be life.
Oh no.
So I think Slippery Steve would not be making any more appearances on this show.
You are 2 scenarios into Judge Dredd. What do you think?
Yep, loving it. I was worried the alternating activations would feel a bit sort of hokey and a bit tacked on, but really they've just brought that tension to everything. And like you say, it's not about like the big game, big war game style of come up with a strategy and implement it. It's really rough and tumble and scrappy.
Yeah, it stops me from over planning everything because I just wait, an activation chip comes out and I decide there and then, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
And it means that it's more dynamic and it is fast paced.
Yeah.
We would normally meet up and we get through 1 big game in a night.
Yeah.
We could easily do 2, 3, 4 of these in an evening, and it tells the story as it goes. That already I'm attached to my game, despite most of them being locked
terrible.
up.
But the pre-built scenarios with pre-chosen cards and everything means there's not this fussing about this building. We literally turned up tonight. Neither of us had anything in hand except 1 brief read of the rulebook.
Yeah.
And straight to play.
It's a great way to get into the game is draw these cards out, play this scenario, and then after completing the scenario book, I'd be confident that we could make our own.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure there's probably a community online that's taking care of the hard work for us anyway.
You'll have to tell us what you thought of the Judge Dredd scenario part 2 that we played today. Have you enjoyed watching another playthrough with Gordon and I, and do you want to see more of it? The way you can let us know is by clicking the like button and leaving a comment below telling us. If we don't see those, then we figure people didn't enjoy it, but if we do see them, then it tells us that you want more of it.
Gordon videos are famously low scoring, so it would be in your best interest to make comments if you don't want to see any more of me. I'm happy to not appear in front of camera if that's the case.
I need him.
Again, big thanks to Warlord Games, their Judge Dredd Miniatures game, I'm the Law starter set. It's been great fun. We've really enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to playing more.
Yeah, so the
off
minis,
camera.
the rulebook, the tokens, those things we've been playing with tonight all come in the one box, which is up the back, and you can get that off their website at Warlord Games, if you can. And the painting of the minis, as we mentioned last time around as well, there's a short guide on speed painting the minis. So this was paint them in an hour so that we could then sit and play with the basis behind it.
And
I reckon they look
using
really cool.
The Army Painter speed paint set.
Yeah, so Army Painter have released Gen 2.0 of the speed paints, and it was those and their own brush set, put it all together. So if you like what you see, that's where we got it from.
Cool.
Thanks. That is it for today. We've got probably more war games and stuff coming. I'll do some more painting tutorials. Let me know what else you'd like to see on the channel. That's it.
Looks excellent. Thanks
Thank you so much to our channel members. And if you're not one already, then by all means consider first subscribing. But then if you do want to contribute financially as well, you can do that and join our little growing family of Flashing Badger Painting members.
It's got to be a better name for that.
And we'll think of something. The Badger's Den. I hate it already. Awesome. Thank you so much. And we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks.